Hi everyone. Happy Independence Day to all of you. We'll just start in a few minutes when more people join in. Hi Nivisha, happy Independence Day. Hi everyone. I've come live after a really long time. I think more than 6-7 months, and this live is going to be about our new product launch announcement, and I'm very excited to share with all of you. Before I even just disclose it, I want you guys to take a final guess. Hi Neha, hi Seema, thanks for joining. Happy Independence Day to all of you. We have a very patriotic announcement today also. That's why the product launch on Independence Day is like more apt for this day. So, any guesses, guys, before we actually just unveil the product launch? Hi, Namaste Rashmi. Hi everyone, Dr. Mom, everyone. Thank you so much for joining. Okay, so guys, so this new product has been like in my mind for almost more than a year. Hi Komal, and it's been like in a gestation period, and today is like its launch day, and I'm very excited to share it with all of you. So let me just begin, not taking too much of your time. Yeah, as I said, it's been like there in my head for more than a year after I started very actively interacting with a lot of parents, a lot of moms on social media, who's one of the biggest problems, among children was that, children are getting fussier, they're not really interested to eat, and it's becoming boring. How do we make them get more excited to eat? They're getting so biased towards our Western foods like, pasta and noodles and cake and things like that. And they're not really interested in our traditional Indian foods like dal, khichdi, pulao, puri, chole and things like that, right? So every time a child wants one of these Western foods, because they're so heavily advertised, they're seeing, it's not their fault, because children are seeing these foods everywhere. They're seeing it in TV ads, in YouTubes, in cartoons, in books. If there's a birthday party, they're celebrating with burgers and sandwiches. If there is some picnic, they're taking pasta for the thing. If there is a play date, there is noodles. So everywhere the Western food domination is heavily there. And if at all we want to make our kids, multigrain noodles, whatever they may call it, as millet noodles or whatever, right? But there is some amount of maida, some amount of additives always there. But what about our home cooked foods? Because we want 80 to 90% of our home cooked foods that we make for our children with so much love to be respected, right? And to be eaten with so much, the same amount of love that we prepare it for our children, right? We want that to, show it in the way they eat, in the way they respect. So unless and until they see evidence of the kids see somewhere something being spoken about our Indian foods, about how fun they are, how how exciting they are, how tasty they are not going to be excited about it, right? So just like how pasta is shown as delicious, fun in parties, everything, the children are really excited for, they want to have fun, but so we need to show them the same amount of fun and good memories about our khichdi, or about our pulao, about our chole, in the same way. So I thought that, what better than stories for children that could, that you could read out to your children as early as 1 year, when you're introducing solid foods to them, you read about it, you show the characters having, fun with these traditional Indian foods, having amazing conversations, having amazing conversations with food, about having an adventure with food, about interacting and engaging with food, about helping in the kitchen, etc. So we've launched, probably one of the very unique series, which is food adventure stories for babies and toddlers. So I'm unveiling. If you're excited, if you really feel that this idea was good, just give me a thumbs up or a heart, or something that you felt that, yeah, this is probably a good idea. And so we've launched 5 storybooks for children, okay, and all of them talk about our Indian foods, our simple Indian foods that we make at home, okay. So I'll start with the first book. This is one of probably India's first book on Ragi Idlis, okay. So sorry, it's kind of showing inverted, but this is like about the missing Ragi Idlis for children. You can see all of them on our website. It's there up. This is about how 2 children, the brother and sister, is trying to serve food. It talks about the Ragi Idlis and how it's deliciously served with sambar and things like that, and how it goes missing, and a little mystery for children, so that they can really enjoy. And another thing that we've also done is we've added a lot of vocabulary, highlighted a lot of vocabulary for children that are related to food. So you can see like melted, highlighted in red, smeared. We talk about ghee, we talk about all the ingredients related to food, and explain so that they understand the basics of what goes into making these foods. They get excited about everything, not just eating but the preparation, and you have to build in that pride of Indian foods, about how delicious and how nutritious and healthy they are. So this is probably the missing Ragi Idlis. Then we have Rudra cooks hot Pooris, puri and chole. Who doesn't like puri chole, right? And it's a great food, and we've shown Rudra, who's a boy. We've also brought in that sort of a little gender bias that we all have, that only women cook or girls need to cook. Nothing like that. We've showed this little boy who's engaged in cooking, who's engaged in making puris with his little puppy, because kids can, babies can relate to animals very easily, and they can have it in their memory. So it's about how Rudra makes these little shapes of triangles and circles and ducks, etc., and enjoys his activity of making puris, and how deliciously they in the end totally enjoy the bite of puri and chole. So that's about puris. We have a similar one for the rasam for runny nose. So this is about, it's a different thing. So this book is all about how the 2 go on an adventure, and they discover the different ingredients, like how tomatoes look, how garlic looks, how pepper looks, and how coriander leaves look, how curry leaves look, etc., etc. So it takes them on an adventure, and how they prepare, and then how Khichdi, who's the character in this, really enjoys her rasam and her cold is gone. So this takes them on an adventure. And this book is about khichdi. We all love khichdi, a simple, delicious khichdi, right? So this is about little Shuddhi who's facing a problem with wearing her shoes. She's a small little girl who's confused about wearing her little shoes, and how her animal friends really help her finding a solution on how to wear her little shoes properly, because she doesn't have enough strength. She's confused, she's tired, but once she has this yummy delicious khichdi that they all make together, how does she solve this problem? So that's about this book, Khichdi for Growing Up. And last and not but the least, this is about Amma's magic tonic. This talks about kada or kashayam, okay, which we all know in South India, or kada in North India. So this is a very special book. So when children fall sick, we are running behind them that have this remedy, drink this ajwain or honey or some pepper or ginger home remedy, right? And kids generally refuse. They make a face, they don't really want to eat it. But this book reverses the situation where this little boy, his dog is sick, okay, and the dog is sick, and he tries to feed it to the kada to his dog to make it well. So it's kind of a reverse psychology where we want to make the kid understand the same pain when the dog refuses to have the medicine or the tonic, and how disappointing it is for the little boy. See, the dog is running away, doesn't want to drink the kada, and how he's really upset. And we want children to understand the same pain that we go through as parents, and they will only understand when probably their loving pet is sick. So that's kind of the psychology here. We are bringing back some of our kashayam or kadas, which are so traditional, back into practice. So that's our new launch. Okay, so 5 amazing storybooks, food storybooks. I hope all of you are excited. I did see a lot of hearts. They are available to purchase on our website, and it's yet to come. It's in the printing process. We are going to be dispatching on the 25th of this month. It's available for pre-order, so go ahead, go to our website and make that order for your little babies. As old as 1 year, I think you can all start reading out to them. And since it's a launch, it's available on a 20% off. It's a big discount, so go ahead and place your order right now. Okay, and let's bring back our traditional Indian foods, and with a lot of fun, with a lot of respect, with a lot of pride to our children, as young as early as possible. That's why Earlyfoods. So make them reverse those picky eating habits, get that pride of eating home cooked foods, have engaging fun conversations with your children about food in the dining table, and so many more benefits about just reading a story. It just builds an amazing memory of food in them very early, guys. So that's about the launch. I'm very excited. This is my third baby, if I could say, right? So my son Tejaswin, and my second baby Earlyfoods, and this little product which is Food Stories, which is my third baby that's launched today. So that's it. Thank you so much for joining in, and if you have any questions, I'll be kind of sharing this live on the profile. And happy Independence Day again. Thank you so much. Do drop in your questions if you have below this comment, or just DM us. We will get back to you. Thank you so much, and do share this amazing product with all your friends and family. You can even gift it to other kids if you already have an older kid, and if you know friends who have smaller kids of 1 to 5 years, do gift it for their birthdays or whatever, right? Whatever season. Okay, thank you so much, guys. Bye. See you. Take care. Happy Independence Day again. Bye.